Alright, hello you sexy beasts, and we are back on the War from the Dev server. Now before this video goes up, I think I should have already uploaded my first impressions overview of the Japanese tanks, but now we're going to take a look at one specific aircraft. Now before we go ahead, this is something I probably shouldn't tell you, but then again, this is not information coming directly from Gaijin. But someone spotted in the dev server files a certain AD4 maybe being added. Now I absolutely fucking love the AD2 already, even though it's not all that great in RB. Although it is very good at ground attacking in combined battles, it seems like we're going to get the AD4. And I'm really fucking excited about that. But we are not going to talk about the AD4. The American tech tree is going to get some new aircraft. Not too many. In fact, we don't even get any new tanks. The new aircraft we can see are the B-34, at least in the first iteration of the dev server, of course. We're going to see the B-34, which seems to be kind of a early B-25. It has some machine guns on the front, which can be fired by the pilot and such. I'm not interested into bombers myself, so if you are interested in bombers, well, it's a pretty low tier vehicle you can get yourself. There you go. What's more interesting is that we lost the F6F-3. There's no more F6F-3 in the game. Instead, the F6F-3 was exchanged by the F6F-5. Now, technically nothing has changed. The flight model is the same, everything's the same, it just changed the name. However, there's a new one being added, a new Hellcat, the F6F-5, the F6F-5N, and this is the aircraft we're going to take a look at today. This aircraft ditches 2 of its 50 caliber guns, 50 caliber machine guns, 420mm cannons, yes, and each cannon also has over 230 rounds. This is going to be an interesting one. It's right in between the two Corsairs, the first Corsair and the Cannon Corsair. Oh, I have a feeling this is going to be quite an interesting one, but hey, let's see if this thing is actually good enough and get it into battle. But before we go, this thing can carry a torpedo! Yes, it can carry a torpedo, but the torpedo is absolute shit, actually. Drop speed range from 0 to 205 km per hour. You pretty much have to stall yourself in order to drop these torpedoes. Yeah, just skip the torpedo, it's not really going to be of any use. But at least you get tiny teams. So, hey, let's get into battle. Now keep in mind this is dev server, of course. Battle ratings don't mean anything. The flight performance might change. But just having a Hellcat with 20mm cannons, I think, is quite enticing by itself. So, let's go kill some bots. Oh god, of course the first map we get is Hokkaido. Because why the fuck not? Now, since we are going to be playing mostly against bots, if I'm not mistaken, yep, we are actually completely in their bot server. Let's take the minimum fuel load, which is just about 30 minutes. Yeah, that's not too good, but not too bad either. As for ammunition, it's pretty much standard ammunition. Sadly, oh, these seem to be the early M2 belts. We do not have the API belts, or the API, well, the proper universal belt, but you get the point. Let's take some rockets, some bombs, and see what happens. Actually, never mind, I decided to take the torpedo. I just want to show you how bad this actually is going to be. Now, let's see, can this thing even take off from a carrier properly? You see, Iron Aluminium does his carrier landings, I do my carrier takeoffs. Just about, yeah, not too much trouble. Then again, torpedo isn't all that heavy, at least I don't think it's quite as heavy as the full bomb load of rockets and torpedoes, but it shouldn't have too much problem. I mean, this is a pretty mid-tier aircraft. Let's take a look at the cockpit. A little bit of, I don't know if this is supposed to be, guessing it's the representation of the water splashes. Cockpit, as always, is nice and shiny, all very crisp, which is characteristic of new aircraft being introduced into the game. Nothing too special here. I do find this thing over here interesting. Now, I don't know if that's a fuel tank or if that's some kind of equipment. If you do happen to know what that is, do let me know in the comment section down below. It just looks kind of weird. But then again, American aircraft, especially naval aircraft, always have some weird dongles attached to them. Now you can actually perfectly see where the 20mm cannons are mounted. Especially compared with the 50 cals, they poke out a little bit. They poke out just a little bit. Now we have plenty of ammunition for the 50 cals, we have plenty of ammunition for the 20mm cannons. This is actually something I really quite like about naval aircraft, especially from the American tech tree. Whilst the aircraft themselves are not the most maneuverable, and especially with rail aircraft, they are not the fastest either. Although it should be decently fast. They always have a plenty of ammunition, which ironically makes them actually quite good at ground attacking, but sadly American aircraft should not ground attack because of the current game meta of War Thunder, which kind of punishes you if you try to ground attack in an American aircraft. But it doesn't really punish you. I mean, you can, and you probably get more points than just going after enemy aircraft, especially if you're not a very good player. But you're going to be scolded by your teams very much, and you're going to lose most of your games and see your win rating go down quite a lot. And sometimes you just get that much more points by actually winning the game, even if you do less, than by going after the ground targets and then just die and, well, lose the game. Now it seems like an enemy player might have joined. I hope that he's friendly. By the way, guys, if you are on the Death server, this is kind of a unspoken rule, unspoken etiquette. If you're on the Death server, don't shoot down enemy players. Just don't. You get so much more points by simply going after the AI. They don't defend themselves. You can simply shoot them down very easily. And since there's a 5 times multiplier on your research points and civil lines on the Death server, it's really easy to grind out for stuff. So don't be that dick that goes for the enemy players and try to ruin their grind. Because in the end, you kind of need other players on the Death server as well. If you're the only player on the Death server, you're not going to have too much fun because you will have to wait for queues way too long in order to even test out the aircraft and the tanks. So just be friendly, just enjoy your time. This is not serious, this is just having fun. Just be nice to each other, don't go after enemy aircrafts, at least not enemy players, and enjoy yourselves. Now here's the problem. We're going to try and go after those enemy ships. Interestingly, it doesn't seem like we're actually getting a marker for our torpedoes at all. And all of those AI are going to go straight after us, which is not good. Our cannons don't really seem to do much. I think I got some sparks here, even though I only have 90 ping. But yeah, all the AI after us, all the AI after us. This is not good. We cannot really drop the torpedo like this. Let's see if we can shake them off. That being said, they are only AI, so they're not really the most experienced when it comes to flight. So actually, fuck it, let's try and dogfight with a torpedo. Yes, guys, I know, I'm in a American aircraft trying to dogfight 2 British aircraft, even though I have a torpedo on. They're bots, okay, just don't worry about it. If they shoot me down, then yes, you can make fun of me, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Well, it would be nice if we could actually hit my guns. Again, I'm a terrible shot, guys. If you want to, if you want to see some quality shooting gameplay, you're definitely on the wrong channel. I'm not the best when it comes to aiming with your aircraft. I would actually like to try and drop my torpedo. See, the problem is, since you can only drop it at around 200 km per hour, I'm pretty sure that even now we're just going to drown on a torpedo. Let's try that. Yep, torpedo drowned. Torpedo drowned. So essentially, you have to stall yourself out in front of the AA guns of a ship to even use the torpedo. As I said before, just don't. The torpedo is actually completely useless on this thing. We are about to get by and oh, it's the 2 Hurricanes again, isn't it? Okay. Oh god. And it's free, actually. Shit. Come on. Now, thankfully, the Hellcat is a naval fighter. Oh god, that's a lot of them, actually. Holy shit. Thankfully, the Hellcat is a naval fighter, so it is quite resistant to the low caliber fire of those aircraft, although the Spitfires might have cannons, although that's a Mark 1A. No, the thing does not have cannons whatsoever. Sea Hurricane, however, ooh, don't you dare, nope. Also like how half of them are just crashing. It's kind of nice. Come on, aim. Well, why am I so bad at shooting? What the? Jesus Christ, I suck! Oh my god, I suck. Guys, I'm so sorry, I just suck at shooting today, god damn. Now, to be fair, it's currently 1 AM, and I shouldn't even be talking this loudly. My mother's going to be probably barging into my door any second now, telling me to shut the fuck up. But yeah, my shots are just really sucking today, hold on. Now, to keep in mind, the guns are wing mounted, so I probably have the wrong distance set for my gun conversions. Sadly, these 20s don't seem to be doing quite as much damage as I would be hoping to. Oh fuck! Oh no, it was. Oh come on, it was the enemy player. It was the enemy player. Alright, fuck it, let's try another game. Alright lads, we are back and this time against the Japanese. Now, in between the two games, I took a quick load. You okay there? I think he might have lost something. But anyways, in between the two matches, I took a quick load at the preliminary patch notes. And guys, I have some bad news. They fixed the 30mm cannons. For a while, for a long while actually, we had this feature I say, kind of a bug, but kind of feature at the same time, which made a lot of aircraft very viable, including the HE-219 especially, where you could take HE shells with the 30mm cannons and kill ground targets with them, especially medium tanks, light pillboxes and as such. You could kill an entire tank column of medium tanks in the HE-219. Sadly, they fixed that. You can no longer do that, at least not with the HE shells, which takes, well, it kind of nerfs aircraft like the HE-219 massively. They will be much less effective now. And also kind of nerfs my Hunter. I actually liked taking out heavy tanks with the air target belts on the Hunter, which is something that few people actually knew you could do. That's not going to happen anymore. Same thing with the HE-229 as well. That's not going to be able to destroy ground targets with the HE shells anymore either. Oh my god, that's really going to affect a lot of the vehicles. That's actually a little bit of a meter change when it comes to ground targets. That is going to affect a lot of vehicles. Oh, so here's why I couldn't see my torpedo in the earlier battle. They have disabled the arcade bomb sights for RB. Which means that not only can you not see the bomb crosshair anymore, you will not be able to see the torpedoes anymore either, which can be a good thing. At the same time, for torpedoes, it kind of makes things even harder now. Torpedoes already were kind of hard to use, and especially with the torpedo on the F6F-5N, that pretty much requires you to stall and not even drop them. It's useless. It's just completely useless. Just, for the third time, don't take the torpedo. I don't know, I'm not sure if all of those guys are going to be bots. It seems like they changed some of the bot names. It's no longer even, it's no longer the usual suspects. So it's actually going to be a little bit more difficult to differentiate bots from players. So hopefully, if I'm shooting down players right now, I am sorry. I do not wish to shoot down players in the dev server. But sometimes it's just hard to differentiate. Now, Japanese shouldn't be too much of a problem, but again, the measure models are still a bit murked. Even these Key 43s can take multiple 20 mils now. Come on. Really? There we go. There we go. There we go. Just blow up in a nice fire. And of course I still don't want to turn fight these things, but at least the F6F is not the best, the worst when it comes to turning. At least not in the American tech tree. That being said, you still don't want to test your luck. Oh god, the thing almost crashed into me. You still don't want to test your luck against the Japanese. Alright, going for another attack on the Key 43. My aim, of course, does suck. Although the roller, this thing is quite bad. Now we are fighting at pretty low speeds here, I do realize that. And our guns are mounted a bit far apart, but still. Ooh, that was a nice one. This thing doesn't seem to be too responsive when it comes to the roll, at least. Now I haven't tested any top speeds yet, I didn't test any of the dive capabilities. I'm pretty much just doing first impressions right now. But I do like the addition of the cannon, especially on an aircraft like the F6F. I did really like this thing when I first started playing out War Thunder. It was a really versatile aircraft. And now that it finally gets some cannons as well, it just runs out the aircraft a little bit more, it just makes it more versatile, really. And also better at going after enemy bombers. If you can hit your shells, of course. So pretty much if you're not called MikeGoesBoom, then you're going to do just fine in these aircrafts. If you're me, yeah, you're going to fail a lot. Come on, just get down, Carrot. Now, here's the thing, I have no idea if this guy is a bot or not. I hope he's not. Actually, I do hope he's a bot. I hope he's not a player, but he's playing like a bot. Carton, if you're actually not a bot, I'm sorry. You really play like a bot, and I'm really struggling hitting you. Because I should really just cut this out, honestly. I'm probably just going to cut this out in post, because my aim is just absolutely terrible here. There we go. There, finally. Jesus Christ, that was the longest engagement I ever had. God damn. That was bad even for my standards. Taka, 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 taka. Yes. Here's the thing, I cannot really say yes, because it's kind of copyrighted already by a certain squire. But I should say something German. So guys, how about you tell me in the comment section down below a catchword, a catchphrase that I could say instead of, well, just yes. Although we all say yes, squire is fucking awesome. But I need something myself, so give me something German that I could say, alright? But I think I'm going to cut this video off here. There's not really much to show, it's pretty much just an F6F with some cannons mounted as well. As said, the torpedo sadly is mostly useless, but it does get a nice balance of ground ordnance, which is going to make this thing actually quite interesting in combined battles. Especially since you do get bombs, you do get rockets, and you can even carry the tiny tim rockets. And since you do get the 20mm cannons, you can do a nice hybrid role between going for the tanks and then going for air cover in combined battles. Maybe even against boats. That's going to be interesting to see. God damn, those bombers get stronger by the day, don't they? But yeah guys, this is pretty much it for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. Do leave a like if you do. Tell me in the comment section down below what you think about the F6F-5N and what you would like to see next. Don't forget, as soon as the patch drops, I'm going to be reviewing, well, the most requested vehicles. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next time. My name is MikeGoesBoom, and thank you for setting this G4M on fire.
You can lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Or instead you could always stay. We can wait right here and play.